Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to everyone in Camp Booster with Diya Shehzadi. I welcome to all of you in the third chapter, and we are learning about the last topic of the third chapter, that is the periodic table and the periodicity of the periodic table are the properties of the periodic table. Then we are discussing about the different trends that are followed in the periodic table that contribute towards the properties of the periodic table. Today topic we are learning about the ionization energy, that is a factor that affect on the periodicity or the properties of the periodicity of periodic table. The ionization energy. What is the ionization energy? How its effect on a period group, and how energy respond towards the first electronic group or the second electron group or the third electronic group. The ionization energy has a different types, and the different vibes are the different amount of the energies that are required to remove the last electron, that is the outermost electron of the any electron that are present in the valence shell of an atom in the isolated gaseous form. When an atom is present in the isolated gaseous form, the valence shell has the electron that may be 1, 2, 3 electrons. It doesn't matter that how many electrons, but the amount of the energy which we required for the removal of the one electron that is loosely bounded towards the valence shell due to its latest and the latest attraction from the nucleus, so removing of the electron will be the easier for us. So there is the trend for the gaseous atoms, and the ionization energy varies from the group to group or the element to element. Just learn about this. What is the ionization energy? Ionization energy is simply amount of the energy that is required to remove the loosely bound electron from the valence shell of an isolated atom. Okay, how the first ionization energy is different from the second ionization energy. If the one atom that has the single electron in valence outermost shell electron, so we want to remove the valence electron that is present on the last side or the last shell of the electron, so this will be the easier for us. For example, we are taking here the sodium atom. Sodium atom has the 11 electron, 2 electron in a first shell, 8 electron in a second shell, and the 1 electron in the third shell. So the first ionization energy that is from the sodium atom is the one last energy, or the amount of the energy required to remove the last electron, valence electron from the sodium atom, that is the from the third shell. And the energy that we required is in the digits of the positive 496 kilojoule per mole. It's a kilojoule per mole is the energy unit. So we need the amount of the energy that is in the form of the 496 kilojoule per mole. And here is a table for the comparison of the first and the second ionization energy. And what is the second ionization energy? Second ionization energy is the amount of the energy required for the removing of the second electron from the outermost shell after the removing of the first electron. If we have done with the first electronic or the first ionization energy, then we have to deal with the second ionization energy, and here we have to require the more energy for more amount of the energy for such ionization or the further such ionization or the first such excitement of the electrons. So the electron has, when the last electron is removed, the nucleus and the remaining electrons bound to each other with the strongly affection or the strongly attraction for the each other. So it is hard to remove the second electron from this, but we have to remove for example, we want to remove the sodium atom, second ionization energy, when the first is done and the sodium ion is present, and we want to remove the second electron from the second shell of the sodium atom. Here are the 8 electrons are present, but it is most difficult for us to remove the electrons due to its ability of the strong electrostatic forces and the strong attraction from the nucleus of the outermost electron. Due to this, the first ionization is done, its size is decreases, so it is hard to remove the electron. But for the some compound like the barium or the boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and the neon has the second ionization energy, and this is the fact that the first ionization energy is always less than the second ionization energy due to the strong attraction of the nucleus towards the electrons. So moves towards the its periodicity, its trend about the periods and the group. When we move from the left to right in a period, the energy amount increases because the size of the atom is decreasing, and when the attraction of the nucleus and the outermost shell is the more, then it is difficult to remove the electron from the outer shell. So here is a group second or the period second. We are taking the group period second period elements, that is the lithium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and the neon. So the ionization energy values increases when we move towards the left to right. In the left there is a 520 kilojoule per mole, and when we see the noble gases from the helium, neon has the 2081 energy kilojoule per mole energy. So the period or the energy values will be increases from the left to right. It's a trend of the third period group, that the sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine and the argon. The amount of the energy that is required for the removal of the second electron at the first ionization and the second ionization, the trend will be increases from left to right. Okay, in the groups, what will happen in the groups? The groups will form that the ionization energy of the element decreases from the top to bottom in the groups. In the groups, what happened? The size of the atom is increasing, and there will be a less attraction between the nucleus and the outermost shell of the electron. So it is easier for us to remove the electron from the last or the bottom of the periodic table of the elements. So we take the lithium, then we have to put the first ionization energy of the 520 kilojoule per mole. But when we deal with the cesium, this will require the 377, that is the less energy from the lithium due to the size increasement. The number of the shell will be increases in the groups, and also the attraction of the nucleus and the electrons will be less. So there will be the less amount of the energy required to remove the electron from the outermost shell of the electron. Here is a trend that is from the groups, the lithium, sodium and the potassium. Here is a comparison between three atoms, that the size, how the number of the shell is increasing in the groups, and how the energy amount of the energy will be decreasing. So if we want to remove the electron from the lithium, there will be the energy of the amount, that is a considerable amount of the energy, that will be the 520 kilojoule per mole, and the sodium has to given the energy of the 496 kilojoule per mole, but the potassium has the lowest energy from the both of them. The lithium and the sodium, this will have the less energy due to its higher size and the less attraction of the electron between the nucleus. So this is the reason for the ionization trend that belongs from the periods and the groups. How the groups affect on the periodic table and how the energies are affecting the periodic table. Hope you all are getting the idea from my videos. Never forget to subscribe, like, share my videos with your friends. Take care of yourself and the others. Allah Hafiz.